Hi everyone, welcome back. Cryptocurrency market, and you're looking at the Litecoin versus the Bitcoin. We followed this downside movement right from the get-go. Right when it started to reverse, we were on top of that downside move all the way through. Right now, this is the point where I believe price is basically it's reaching the end of the way, the end of the road, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going to have soon a major full-fledged upside reversal with a move that could take us all the way to 0.02. So more than 100% of potential return, which means that the Litecoin could be grabbing the wheel pretty soon and outperforming the Bitcoin by a large stretch. But in order to time the right moment where that happens, from the downside perspective here, I think price can basically push a little bit further on the downside. Obviously it has more room to do so, right? I think it can actually reach that level, the bottom key level, touch base with it, flirt with it a little bit maybe, and only then reverse. That's one scenario. Right. A second scenario is roughly from where we're trading right now, give or less a few points, price could begin to reverse. If that happens, if it's going to touch base on the bottom key level and start to reverse, that's perfect, right? But if it doesn't do that, then I have a second element here that can help us to determine whether we're looking at a genuine reversal, right? So I got this trend line, and usually I don't have much respect for trend lines unless they could be backed up with a second indicator. Only then I give them some value, and in this case it's only it's a secondary and technical element in the first place, because we're using the symmetric setup here and we're trying to fine-tune the actual moment to get in where price begins to turn around. So here's what I suggest. The second technical element here would be if price will begin to turn around at some point right now, then obviously we will use this trend line, right, to identify a breakout. Right now, usually that's not enough, which is why I said it should be backed up by a second indicator. And fortunately I found an interesting situation with the RSI, Relative Strength Index, in which you can see that the same highs could be nicely synchronized here, and you can place the same trend line over the peaks, that we've crossed that trend line through. The same peaks are beautifully synchronized here with the same peaks that I can work here with this trend line, right? So what I would expect in order to confirm an upside breakout would be both a breakout on the price and a breakout on the actual indicator, the RSI, Relative Strength Index. So once we have a breakout in both, which would be obviously synchronized, this would be that would be a nice technique to confirm that that's going to be a genuine upside reversal, and we will begin to shift holdings from Bitcoin to Litecoin. Right? That's the game plan here. So we'll see how this one is going to go. Like I said, there could be some more downside movement in the in the next few days. But at some point, I expect a complete shift in the direction of the trend. Alright, that's about that for this one. Litecoin versus Bitcoin. Interesting stuff. See you in the next video.